Hello. Just give me a second. I'm going to play the theme. Everything's not going right today, so just give me a sec. I'll see you in a second, guys.
On the screen, feeling kinda blue. Need a peek at the future, something shiny and new. Apple Luna's here with cards in my hand. Australia's blunt reader gonna help you understand. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing. We're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. Has gotta lay down the law. Tough love, only no whimpering or ah. I understand you gotta type those words or you'll be booted out with the flux of sad birds. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing. We're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. A pregnancy test, and if you're breaking up homes, you'll be put to the test. This ain't no fluffy channel, it's real and it's raw. So buckle up, buttercup, and get ready to draw. Awakening crazies, welcome to the fold. Share your weird stories, let your truth be told. But get off the couch and ditch the TV screen. Gotta hustle and mingle to make your dreams king. Free card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing. We're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead.
Hey there, tarot enthusiasts. Welcome to TrinityTarotLive.com. I'm Apple Luna, your blunt yet caring tarot reader from Australia, and today I'm here to share some important rules and disclaimers for our free live tarot readings. Let's dive right in. First off, I offer free live one-card tarot readings on one channel and 3-card readings on another. Remember, you're eligible for one reading per channel per day. Break this rule and you'll be blocked. Now let's talk about what not to ask. No pregnancy questions, and I don't help break up marriages. If you're the other woman or man, expect some tough love. Please don't spam the chat, wait your turn. Posting your question repeatedly or too early, that's a no-go. And don't be surprised if I get cranky about it. It's only fair to give everyone their time. Speaking of chat, English only please. And don't ask for extra cards. I'll give them if I think you need them. Remember, this is a tough love channel. If you're sensitive, this might not be the place for you. Donations are non-refundable gifts. And about saying I understand, it's legalese. Instead, say I don't understand. I comprehend you. Because I'm taking away your rights when I understand. To manage the queue, use computer codes starting with an exclamation point. You can exclamation join the queue or exclamation position to find out your number in the queue. This helps us keep things organized. I reserve the right to remove anyone, especially if I feel you're not part of my soul family. Even if you don't get a reading, staying in the queue counts as getting a reading. If you don't exclamation, leave the queue. My readings require action from you, or they are void. If you don't change your routine, don't expect different results. Also, stop picking your cards. It's my job to divine both the card and the deck. I'm not a fortune teller, I divine answers and read energy. I'm here to coach you through your awakening. Remember, tarot readers divine, gypsies tell fortunes. There's a difference. Now, the disclaimer. Tarot readings are subject to interpretation and should not be taken as absolute. They're for entertainment purposes only and not 100% guaranteed. They don't replace professional advice. Your decisions are your responsibility. I assume no liability for your choices based on my readings. Use your judgment, and it's only with this understanding that your reading will proceed. All right, that's it for the rules and disclaimer. Remember, the messages come through me, not from me. Don't get angry if you get a negative read. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to both channels for your free readings. See you in the chat. Stay awakened and keep that third eye open. Bye for now.
Hey guys, just give me a second. I'm just trying to find Nock's comment to pin it. Just give me a minute. It's okay, Yashi. If you say you've done it, you've done it. Can you just you're gonna need to wait for a minute because we've got some members in the room. They get to go first. All right, that's the pin message. All right. All right. I'm just like catching up on everyone. How is everyone going? Let me just go down. So let me start at the top. Liked and commented. Thanks everyone. I got you on the list. I went round and checked before and just answered a couple of ones that were important, especially you, party girl. Thought yours was important. I like that you know that this is a simulation already. Because when I keep telling you things, you're going to work out that it really is, because this is impossible. Hey, Aesthetic Delta. Hey, Sexy Sarah. We'll get you to get ready first. Yashi, you're number one, but we're going to push you back for a little bit. We'll start the free queue very shortly. All right, I'm pretty much caught up. So, Sexy Sarah, we'll put you up first. Let me just go through social media. You guys have seen it. You guys know what's going on. You need to like before you get a reading. You also need to comment. So make sure you go and do that on the post. We, of course, have some new rules going. And these new rules are here. And the other new rule you need to do is say hello, either to the moderators or myself, after you've said exclamation join. Just out of politeness, I just like to be acknowledged, and so do they. And I've really felt ignored and used this last year because I'm not even getting a hello sometimes, which is pretty rude. Yashi, do you have a different name when you type it? Sometimes it comes up different. Remember, this is the 3-card read channel, so make sure you've got that 3-card reading. So today I actually didn't have any posts up, and I had to come up with something really quickly, so I came up with this. These are going to be called Apple's Pearls, my pearls of wisdom. Apple's Pearls. So intuitive reading sort of feels like making shit up, so always check your facts. You're supposed to come in and ask for readings and say, does this person love me? And then you're supposed to go and ask them, do you love me? And if I get it right, you're supposed to go, Apple, you're psychic, you're intuitive. But if you didn't check, I'm not psychic, I'm not intuitive, I'm not nothing, because you never checked. And tarot is not fact, so stop taking it as fact. If a tarot reader tells you something about yourself, it does not mean it is fact. It means a tarot reader could have made that shit up. And trust me, most of them do. Most of them aren't even reading the cards right, guys. They're just literally making shit up. And you guys are eating it up. especially when they're making it up and making you married or in a relationship, because they're telling you what you want to hear so they can get your money. We've got Apple's dad says, my dad, he's about as wise as I am, or I'm about as wise as he is, I guess. So Apple's dad says, you're not going to be liked by everyone, so stop trying so hard. The other post we've got is, who built the pyramids? Simple puzzle. Look at the hieroglyphs. There are giant people on them. Who built the pyramids? Probably the biggest ones. Space is bullshit because metal cold fuses when it goes into space. So how did they get out the rocket door? And how can NASA tell me there is anything 20 million light years away? They've never tested it. Pet Speaks is out. We've got a new pet channeling thing. I've learned to use AI, and I'm going to be doing my first pet channeling thing as soon as I get a chance. And we'll go through the rest later, but don't forget to send a review. I like to find out if I have been intuitive and spot on and resonating with you. And it does help me with my Etsy by getting new reviews. If you could review me, I'll give you a skip the queue. Oh, sorry, Lady Luna Star. I must have made a mistake. But thank you for doing that. I'll find that later. All right, guys. That is it. Let's get started. No more mucking around. Sarah, Future Spirit Advice. We've got these new cards, Soul Symphony, Life Message, and Mystical Dream, too. All right. Future Spirit Advice. I haven't had time to unpack, guys, so I'm just having to dig the cards out of a big suitcase. My tarot work suitcase. Thanks, JP. I'll be with you soon. There's a list, so you're in it. All right. What do we have for the future for Sarah? What can we tell her for the future? Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. And Sarah, only ever give people 3 chances to fuck you over. I'm not kidding. Because once they do it 3, even in the eyes of the law, that's a pattern, and they're going to do it again. And if someone repeatedly says sorry and then does the same thing again, are they really sorry? Are they? Or are you just letting them do what they want and then walk all over you? Whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Thank you, Sarah. And that was your future spirit advice. Oh, shit, I've got to get my injection today. Jesus. Guys, we're going to get less intuitive tomorrow. I've got to have my injection today. And that means all of you too. When I get less intuitive, you guys do too, because we're linked. Okay, Yashi, I'm getting there. Yes, Marlene, you're in. Lady Luck crush cards for the new guy. So I had a good holiday, guys, except for the internet. It took me 12 hours to upload a 40-minute video. It was crazy. That's why I'm so far behind. I've got another 2 more readings to do before I can do any work, so uploads might take a couple of days to get up again till I catch up. Lady Luck, I'd love to get to know you better. I love your swag. They're checking you out. They like the way you are. They wonder why you haven't spoken to them. And they've been thinking about you with their friends and family, and they're sure that they will love you. Thank you, Lady Luck. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. JP is up next. Hi, JP. Welcome in. Let's move on to Apple in the Confessions. Guys, we'll start moving quickly now. Once I get started, it goes quickly. It's just getting started. All right. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. I feel foolish for the actions that I've already done or said. I feel like this person is feeling foolish already. They might have said something or done something. They might have tripped over. They might have looked stupid or done something where they feel that embarrassment. And they'd love to talk to you, but they can still feel it, and they think that you care about this thing that happened, which you don't. And they feel like your bond is magnetic because they are seeing all the signs. If you are seeing all the signs, they are seeing signs too. Thank you, JP. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, let me just see. Hi, Marlene. You're in. Yashi. Yashi. Yashi, I just got anxious for no reason. Are you okay, Yashi? It's night here, so I'm anxious generally. Oh, why are you anxious at night? Isn't it safe there at night? I'm so sorry. Lady Luna picked a short video. JP is done. Sarah says, wow, and thank you. Oh, I don't want it, Lady Luck. I've got no rights. When I went through the awakening, I walked around talking to magical beings. So they put me in hospital, and I'd had no rights for 2 years. I don't think I'm getting off it anytime soon either. Honestly, they got me stuck on there with no rights. I literally, if I don't go for this injection today, they will send the police after me and take me to the hospital. And if I don't post tomorrow, I've run off. If I don't go live tomorrow, I run away from the mental hospital. No, I'm gonna go and just get it done. They got to do their thing. They're doing it because they're making sure I'm healthy and I'm okay. And I understand that talking to magical beings seems crazy, but that's actually what sane is, and you guys are actually crazy for not talking to them and looking through them. They're standing there waving in your face. All right. Let's start the free queue. I'll just push a couple of people up before I do. Yashi and Marlene. It's actually funny, Lady Luna. What it's done is allowed me to power cycle everyone. I didn't know how I was going to get everyone's power up, and just being in contact with me, and as I'm powering up, you guys are powering up, and then I go down, and you guys go down, and then I power up, and you keep a little bit of charge, and you go up a little bit higher, and then I go down again, and then next time we go up, you go up a little bit higher, and you don't come down as far. And that way I've been building you guys up so your intuitive powers and everything should be turning on as well. All of you should be seeing things, you should be hearing things, magical shit should be happening. And if it's not, put down your phone and get outside. All right, let's get this reading done. Why are you not able to find a job? Because you're not manifesting it. Do you have a good resume, Yashi? You might need help with your resume. I don't really have a lot of time right now. If you could wait for about a week, I could probably give you a hand and look at your resume. It's probably your resume. Usually it's about the wrong order. Most people don't tell the person why you should hire them. You need a cover letter. You need to believe that you need to act as if. So you have to act as if you've already got a job when you go to the interview, and you have to act as if they're going to hire you. And that potential energy can help you get that job. If you are wondering, I hope I get this job, I desperately need this job, I can't live without this job, you're not going to get the job, because that desperation, they can feel that. They can see that. And it's unattractive. Whereas if someone walks in and goes, yeah, I've got the job, everything's cool, I'm done. Do you see what I mean? They're picking up on the energy of what you're thinking. So you've got to think that you've got it in the bag already. And I feel like that is your major issue. Let me get a card, though. You might be being self-indulgent, and I want you to remember, Yashi, that money is a privilege, and slaves use privileges. Ergo, you are a slave. And if you want to not be a slave, that means giving up basically anything that is attached to the ground. You can't own it. Any belonging that you have belongs to the king, and you rent it for your lifetime. A group of people is the colloquial term for slave. If you sign in blue or black pen, you are a slave, because only businesses and slaves sign in blue or black pen. And you're actually signing for your straw man, which is your name in all capitals with a title and a Sir, S-I-R, name. You spell it wrong. They assume you're speaking legalese and you're just pronouncing everything wrong. You're being materialistic. You're worrying about this big money. And you need to not worry about the money. Worry about the passion. You need to be doing something to raise the vibration. Raise the vibration. You bring joy and happiness to yourself and everyone around you. That's all your job is. So if you are like going, I will be happy when, you're never going to be happy, Yashi. I'm going to get you another 2 cards. Sorry. Look, I feel like you're going to be celebrating some sort of union, and this one I'm taking as a 4 of Wands, 11-11 card. It doesn't have 11-11 on this particular card, But maybe it's time to get some community support. Do you have anyone that you can help within your community with job searching and looking for leads? There should be something. You might go to a party or event or celebration and someone might know of a job, so make sure you tell everyone that you're looking. The more people you tell, the more opportunity that will come your way, and the more things you apply for, the more opportunity you have of getting a job. You just need to make sure your resume is good before you do it, because there's no point sending out 500 bad resumes and not getting a job. You might as well send it to me. I can have a look at it next week, and you can send out 5 good ones and we'll get you a job. And we'll put some subliminals on it too. I like to put subliminals on it because when I went through the awakening, subliminals were everywhere. And I reckon that's what you're seeing a lot of the time on the boys' faces. I can't explain that. Yeah, that's for later. One day I'll show you. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You guys will freak out. Yashi, that was your read. Thanks, darling. Marlene, thank you for coming in. Dancing Glory, Lady Luna, could you please get ready? The person I talked to last night, will he take action for he and I to become closer? Dangy, don't come in and yell at me. Pretty rude. Don't even know me and you just come in and shout a question at me in the middle of a reading. No doubt. Hi, Marlene. We've got the sun. And the sun is a yes card. But I feel like there is tension in this relationship. And it's not the sort of tension that you're probably thinking about. It's more like you don't have enough fun. You're not focused on fun. And you're not doing anything that is fun. It might be time to stop focusing on someone taking action and sweeping you off your feet and you taking the action to go and have fun with this person, to laugh and enjoy some time with them instead of wishing and hoping and dreaming. Because my dad says, wish and hope and dream in one hand and shit in the other hand and see which one fills up first. You have to be a person of action. Otherwise, you're going to have an empty handful of wishes and dreams. You need to go through a spiritual transformation. And I've got to say, Marlene, the soulmate mission comes last. We're nowhere near the end. What are you doing? This is never going to work out. It's about a new beginning. And this new beginning is you have to do the self-love mission before you do the soulmate mission. Do you love yourself? Do you know your value? You wouldn't be looking for someone if you did. Let's just put it that way. It's more like a happy accident if you find someone after that. And they have to be someone who's awoken too. They can't just be asleep and you're awake. And you can't be asleep and him asleep. That doesn't work either. I feel like you've got reunions, celebrations, socializing and gatherings. And it could be with this person. He may be coming back very soon, actually. And you might see him at a engagement party, a graduation, a baby shower, or maybe just somewhere out and about where he's feeling happy and at home. Thank you, Marlene. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hi, Divine. How you doing? Hi, Capricorn. Dancing Glory, Lady Luna. Lady Luna, what kind of read do you want? Did you remember to hit the like button? Can you just put your question? I'm just going to do Dancing Glory because Dancing Glory is ready and we're just going to keep moving. Love and Romance deck for your man. Thank you for your question. I'll be with you in a second, Lady Luna. I'm sorry, Marlene. I'm not a fluffy tarot reader, and I'm not gonna piss on you and tell you it's raining. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're doing the soulmate mission too early. You're not ready for it yet. You need to work on yourself. We all need to work on ourselves, and at the end, we'll do the soulmate mission together. Just be patient and stop rushing. And that goes for everyone. The soulmate mission is more like it's a reward. It's a reward for doing the other puzzles. And you have not done the other puzzles yet. You haven't done sovereignty, and you could be stuck on that one for years if you don't have me to help you. So you might as well use me to help you and do all the puzzles while I'm here. That's what I'm here to do, direct you, get you back on missions. And the soulmate mission has been cancelled for the moment because no one would focus on anything else. Okay, Dancing Glory, you need to focus. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love and seek inner fulfillment first. You're another one, darling. You're not ready for love yet. You need to get yourself ready for love and be with this man in a full way instead of a halfway where you want to complete yourself. If you want to, I'm complete. I don't need to complete myself. I don't need anyone to complete myself. I'm perfectly fine alone. And that's how you need to be too. I mean, someone would be nice, but I'm cool with it not. Apology. This man is going to need to apologize to you for some reason. So don't fill those voids that you're feeling. If you feel sad or lonely, go and distract yourself and get busy. You're spending too much time on your phone thinking about things and planning into the future that might not even happen. All that future planning is a waste of time because exactly the opposite could happen and then all your plans are up to shit. Something is being hidden from you in this relationship, Dancing Glory, and I don't feel like this person is being 100% honest. You might need to ask more questions, especially if something doesn't make sense. And talk more and listen less. People tend to talk more if you shut your mouth. They want to fill the void, so they end up spilling their guts. So talk less, listen more. Thank you, Dance Glory. We've got the Lady Luna, lovely Lady Luna. Where are you, Lady Luna? How you doing? Oh, Divine took a nap. I would like to ask about my show this weekend. Will it go well? Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what the like number is. When you came in, you would have liked the live, I'm sure, and just the number that was on the button. So, Lady Luna Star, what sort of show are you doing? Tell me all about it. What do you do? Are you a tarot reader or what do you do? Do you want to collaborate? I love collaborating with people. I've got Pet Speaks. You could show some of my Pet Speaks and I could show some of yours. I don't know. We'll work it out if you want. I'm just getting into the energy. It's just a little bit difficult at the moment. Do you want to just take a couple of deep breaths? I feel like you're anxious about this show, and it's a little bit hard to get through it. You paint, you're an artist. Well, if you'd like to show any of your paintings on my channel, I don't have much of a following because I only just started getting them to look at my social media. The last couple of years I got them to get to know me, and this year is going to start to be social media, and this is stage 2. Well, first of all, we've got a yes card. It's going to go well. If anything does happen, you're going to be able to plan around it. And the 3 of Pentacles says that you might need to collaborate to make yourself as successful as you can be. And I feel like you have a connection with nature that is going to come across in these artworks. You're hardworking and responsible. But I feel like you might be either a little bit overprotective of your feelings and thoughts, or you might be being defensive when people, well, I wanted to say attack, because I feel like you feel like they're attacking you, but I feel like they're just selfish and using the wrong tone of voice. And they're not actually aware that they're doing it because they can't see their own selfishness. But you might be able to. There's a stubbornness with you. And this is going to go well in the art industry. And you're going to need to be patient. You're not going to sell every artwork in the first show. You're going to have to get people in there, get a name, promote yourself. If you want, you can contact me. I've got some things that I do that you should know about. Like when you're doing social media, always name your picture the same thing that you name the title of the video, and then also make it the first line of your description. And that way Google can pick you up and the searchers can pick you up and put you in a search category, and always using the most searched terms. So I have to use free tarot read somewhere in my title. Things like that. Learn the algorithms. You're going to go fine as long as you follow your heart. The only thing you're meant to do in this life is something that brings you passion and joy. And I feel like you've done that. You're just nervous when you get judged, and that's okay because you're not supposed to be judged. You're only supposed to be judging yourself, not other people. We're all here in essay. The angels tell me that means judgment, and I feel like we're judging ourselves here. When we go through that judgment and we come out of it and we judge ourselves to be not that bad after all, it does get better. And I'm picking up a little bit of romance on the cards. You might have some interest. Someone might be interested in you. Let me turn on the music. I think someone's going to be checking you out with curly hair. A little bit longer than normal. And I see a blue shirt. So keep your eye out for someone with curly hair and a blue shirt. That's okay, Lady Luna. I'd be happy to show some of your artwork on here. and use it for one of my posts that they have to like, so that they will go and see your artwork. And just email me if you want to do that. A little bit busy this week, but next week I'll be a bit freer, hopefully. I don't know, I'm going off on Etsy. I just keep selling readings. When I was away on holiday, I sold about 6. I had to do 2 on the over there, and I had to do 4 when I come back. I've still got 2 to do. All right, Lady Luna, thank you so much. DXM Bubble B. DXM, I didn't see your comment. Just make sure you have commented. Apple Luna Confessions. Hey, Bubble B. Unsaid feelings. DXM, did you like the comment? Did you like and comment on the post? Hi, Alma. Getting 2 of them. What's the last one? Love's Oracle. That's right, Divine. You can go whenever you're ready, darling. If you want to get going and have a sleep, you do that. You're not under any obligation to be here. I don't pay you. You can leave whenever you want. I appreciate any time that you spend in here and any energy that you give my show, because we're giving it to save the world, honestly. I thought I was going to have to do it myself. I didn't know how I was going to do it either. I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. You were amazing. But it's not the right time for me to reach out to you. And I hide behind my feelings and act like I don't care at the moment. I do want to commit to you, but ... Thank you, Bumblebee. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hang on, I got to do that again. Just wait, give me a second. Um, no, I can't do it. I'm just going to move on. Who is next? I'm clueless. DXM. Hi, DXM. Did you remember to comment? I look forward to your comment. Guys, talk to me. I've got the Akashic Records open. I channel when I talk. So you can ask me anything on the post, and I'll probably answer it. You can say, how did this happen? And I'll channel it. How is S as a friend to you? What are her intentions? Now, I've got to say, it's detrimental to make close friends with people that have not gone through the awakening, because they're like children. They're selfish. They hurt people on purpose because it makes them feel good. And they generally can't be trusted to do anything by themselves, honestly, for the most part. So I want you to tell you how it is. Dixon, you're in a major movie, and everyone else is a minor character. It doesn't matter about anyone else in this world except you. You're the only one that matters. I feel like this relationship is stagnating. I feel like it's unstable, and this other person is impatient, and I feel like you're impatient. You're all impatient. Let's just put it that way. Um, and you don't finish things, or they don't finish things, and they might have a fight with you, and then I don't know, kind of make up because they just don't care anymore, and then have another fight with you about the same thing. Um, this person lacks direction, and they will make you lack direction as well, and they will stifle you. Um, there are going to be personality clashes. And there are going to be personality clashes with pretty much everyone, because everyone is so overly sensitive. I can't even tell them what's wrong with them, really. You guys are used to me. It took me 2 years to get up to this spot. I didn't do these readings at the beginning. um, and I feel like there might be some misunderstandings with this person, and she might definitely oppose you on certain things that she doesn't believe in. And I feel like she's got a temper. She might be a bit bitchy. If that's a man, I don't care. They can still be bitchy. Your subconscious is trying to tell you something. And I'll tell you how you know your subconscious is trying to tell you something. When you walk around during the day and you get deja vu. When you get deja vu, you have more than likely dreamed this before. You've prophesized the future and you are now reliving it. And you're like, this is so familiar. I've got deja vu here. I feel like I've done this before. You have. Your head is played it out in a scenario while you were asleep so that you could practice doing something that's going to be difficult or painful, or practicing something that's going to be exciting or happy. Your brain does that to give you a rehearsal run. And the deja vu means that if you get it all day, you've been really concentrating on this, but you need to focus on that situation. There's something in that situation you're lying to yourself about, or you don't know everything about, or you're worried about. Just listen to your body and what it's telling you. Thank you, dear. And that was your reading for today. All right. Let's call up the next two people. Landa commented, "Hey, Sayan, how you doing? You can't just post your comments, Sayan. That's a bit rude. Thanks for joining the queue. Did you go and like my posts? I'll put some more. I'll separate these out so they don't join up. All right. Let's call up Big Lady and Halo Angel. I'm going to need a short break after this, guys, before I do Party Girl and High Priestess. Thanks, Halo. Ah, shit. Dropping cards. Psychic connection. I feel like you will have a psychic connection with this person. You'll know when they're around you. You'll know if they're thinking about you. You'll know if they're sexually turned on. And a lot of you have this connection with different people. Some of you with strangers, which I found interesting. And I feel like it's a misfire with the soulmate mission. There is going to be a natural evolution of this. And I want to remind you, lady, this is how it goes. First, you like someone, and then you start to like them a lot. And then you start to get the feels. And then you start to love them. And then you love them deeply. In that order. If you were skipping steps, this is about sex and passion. Okay? It's not about love. It's about that physical reaction you get from that person. It's not about your chemical reaction, because your chemical reaction needs touch. Oxytocin needs touch. If you're not touching them, it's quite likely that you aren't in love with them because you have not touched them. So just keep that in mind, guys. Love is a chemical. It's not a feeling. Okay? Get that right. It's not your God either. I feel like you have real feelings for this person. And they may share their feelings with you and want to explore them. I really hope they do. I actually see you just following them around for a while and doing nothing towards him, and then nothing happening and it fizzling out. But if you take some action steps towards him, he can react, and he might be interested in you. Honestly, this is what you should do, lady. You should pretend that you're so attractive that He just has to have your number. And you're going to walk up to him and you're going to go, no, you need his number. You need his number. You're going to be a person of action. You're going to walk up to him and you're going to say, I've lost my number. Can I have yours? Okay? And then you're just going to smile seductively. And you're going to lower your eyelids and look up at the same time. Like put your head down, but then look up with your eyes. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? You're going to flirt subconsciously with him. Hello, and this man. Well, this might have been an unexpected connection. And I feel like opposites are attracting here, so he might not be your usual type, or he might not be like everyone else. This is a spirit soul path, and I feel like you made a soul contract with this person before you came into this life. This is a personal evolution within your relationship. You are separately growing and being better people, so you can come together and grow together then when you get to the stage where you get the soulmate mission. And I feel like this person may even propose. There is romance about to evolve and maybe even level up. Thank you, Hello Angel. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Big lady, you're up next. Up in Lunar Confessions from the man you want. He really wants to kiss you. He might even want to marry you one day. But right now, he's going through the dark night of the soul. And that's the most devastating part. And the reason it's so devastating is because you guys hold on to those things that no longer serve you, thinking that that's what you want and need. When the divine knows and is taking it from you, what is already yours is making its way towards you. And what is not yours is starting to move away right now. So love things and set them free. They come back to you, it's yours. They don't, it was never yours in the first place. Well, we got all the twos for knock. That's nice. Bringing that angel energy into the room. All right, let's move on. Hi, Disha. How you doing? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm really tired, Divine. I stayed up all night trying to do my work, and I'm still not caught up. It's crazy. I've still got another 2 readings. I'm going to do them straight after the lives today. I think I'll be working until late tonight as well. Party Girl and High Priestess are going to get ready. I'm going to just play a quick ad. Where is it? Hang on, let me just load it up. Bloody pressed the wrong thing. What are you doing, woman? um, where did it go? Sorry guys, I'm just going to put something else on. I can't find that. So we'll play one of these pick a cards. Want to go to sexual magic, guys? I know that you've seen it all before, but just listen to it. You might hear something different in it today.
Double tap a card you feel drawn to. Are you ready? I'm going to draw them now. Get ready. Double tap the screen now. Here's your reading with Apple Luna from TrinityTarotLive.com. If you chose this card from the Sexual Magic Tarot cards, you got the Two of Pentacles, and this card says your person is very attracted to you. They want to touch you. They want to kiss you. They think about you all the time, but they are scared. They don't have confidence, and they feel like they are not good enough for you. They are scared it won't work out. And they are scared that it will work out, and if that happens, they won't be able to live without you. They want to come forward. They want to speak to you. But their fear is holding them back. If you picked this card from the Sexual Magic Tarot, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are always new beginnings, and chalices are about relationships and love. And this card says that there is passion and love-making in this relationship, and I can see it turning into something much deeper than it is now. Romance and deep love are predicted for you in the coming future, and the message of today's card is your person might be too afraid to come forward to you. The fact of the matter is, you need someone in this situation to take action so that someone else can react. If no one takes action, then no one can react. In both situations, I predict attraction and connection from the Two of Pentacles with this person who is scared to come forward. This could easily turn into an Ace of Chalices situation, where there's a new beginning, a new relationship, and deep love. I see you involved in a long-term relationship by the end of the year. Collective, you are all going through similar things. You're just at different stages in the same process. It's called the awakening. I am Apple Luna, bringer of truth, and I will end this great deception. Double tap the screen if it resonated. Join me daily on 2 channels at Trinity Tarot Live and at 3 card reads.
All right, we're back. Don't forget to donate, guys. That's how you can skip the queue if you don't want to wait in line. A small donation is all you need to skip the queue. You can send it through the donate here video that's in the playlist. All right. So everything's a schmozzle today. I'm still not unpacked. I'm literally doing cards out of a bag. We got this beautiful one. And it says, acceptance is key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And I feel like High Priestess, until you accept something, it's not going to change. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Try to have fun together and stop being so serious. Like, echidnas have double dicks. They don't take things so seriously. And we've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Make a move towards your person. Stop sitting back waiting for them to come. They may never come. You have to wait. One person has to take action for another person to react. It's like science. Scientific theory. Or a fact, I should say. If no one acts, then no one can react. And if you're sitting around waiting for someone to act and you haven't given them the signals that you're interested by giving them non-verbals, This is things like when they look at you, you might look away. That shows them that you like them. If you stare at them, it can show that you don't like them. For example, touching someone gets oxytocin going. It also steals empathy. So you want to be touching people when you're asking them to do horrible things for you that you don't want to do. You want to be touching people when you're asking them to do jobs that you necessarily wouldn't do for yourself, or the things that you really need them to do. Always touch people. Yeah. What other things do you do? Okay, so you might draw attention to your lips. That's a very sexual thing, though. So you might lick your lips. You might point at your lips. Pointing's a good thing. Wherever you point, they tend to look. So you can point at your lips, just like when you rub your face. Just go do a little trigger and wipe it across your face, and what you're doing is pointing at your lips. Putting lip gloss on, that's very sexual. So if they're looking at you, put your lip gloss on. You could go up to them and, like I said just before, say, "I've lost my number, can I have yours?" My best pickup line when I was growing up. I used to score all the time on it. You guys can have it. I don't need it anymore. All right, let's get next reading. Thank you, High Priestess. Bit more confidence. That's what'll get you what you want. You don't have to be confident in this situation. Just be confident in yourself. What is this man truly attracted to you in terms of your looks? Appearance deck. Honestly, why does it matter what you look like? Why does it matter what he's attracted to with your looks? If he's attracted to your looks, this is a physical thing and about sexual interaction. It's not about love. Love and sex have no place in the same sentence. And the gods told me that. They said we're pets and we are like monkeys to their humans. And they basically said, I don't have the right to speak to them in that way because I'm not an equal. All right. You right, Ben?
Yeah. Just in a bit of pain. I'm all good.
You sound like you're going to have a baby in there.
Yeah, no.
Okay, my housemate is not having a baby. He's just hurt his back.
Yeah, that's the one.
Thanks, Jewel. Hi, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. All right. Well, he likes it when you act pure, so try to wear white clothing and be a little bit demure. He also likes red attire, so I would wear red underwear all the time, except when I was wearing white. Then you have to wear skin-coloured underwear, not white underwear. Don't wear white underwear under white clothes, guys. You wear skin-coloured. He loves your baby face. He thinks it's so cute and your skin is so soft. Do you have any freckles, any spots, any dots on your skin or imperfections? Because he looks at that and he says, you know that little spot? That's mine. He likes your hair. And we'll give you one more. When he gets you pregnant, he's going to love you and think you're sexy when you're pregnant. I think he gets off on pregnant women. And I feel like he would want to get you pregnant straight away. Thank you, party girl. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for a free daily read. All right. I think Jewel is up next. Just let me find that. Jewel's a member. Alma's coming up. Just be patient, darling. Wolfie baby, you're not very patient today. I know it's a long wait, though. Flower, beauty, peacock, rainbow. You need to get on the queue, darling. And you need to like the posts. What's next in love for you? I feel like you're going to have a long-distance relationship or a relationship where you don't hang out with the person very much at first. You might talk on the phone, or you might message on social media, or you might just meet up occasionally and hook up or something. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. I feel like true love could be coming for you, Jewel, but you have to prepare yourself for it. You need a deep and enduring connection going on beyond the superficial attraction that's also fulfilling. Someone that doesn't leave you confused or wondering what they're thinking or how they're feeling. Your person will tell you. They'll hold back a little bit, but once the dam bursts, they will burst and they will tell you, I feel that way too. And if your person doesn't burst into I feel that way too once you tell them, you picked the wrong person. Move on. Like, do you know what I do? So I go out with someone for like a certain period of time, whatever you think, 6 months, whatever you're willing to waste. Once you know that you're not going to marry them and spend the rest of your life with them, once you know that they have too many faults to be a good husband or father, you get rid of them and you move on to the next person. Because men are like buses. There's another one coming along in a minute. You just have to make yourself available to them by getting outdoors and going to the bus stop. You're not going to catch a bus in your house on the phone. There is a doorway opening for you and more opportunities are coming in than you would realize. It's going to lead itself to something, leads itself to a new person. You've got a new person coming in for you, Jewel. Thank you, Jewel. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right. I think we're calling the next people up. Who's next? Manifest and Elham. Thank you, Elham, for your kind words. You're so sweet. I'm glad you guys are reading my posts. Some of you are interacting with me. If you want to know any questions, just ask me, especially about the shit I'm saying, because some of it's crazy. But that's why I realized that this isn't real. If the shit I'm saying is real, this isn't real. And I've got to say, the shit I'm saying is real. I can't prove that it's not real. And I tried. I tried my hardest because I thought this is crazy. All of it's crazy. Metal cold fusing in space, rockets being made out of full metal. How do they open those doors? Why did the moon ding like a bell? Shit perplexes me. Anyway, Can you have a work career oracle black cards for your journey? Yep. Wait till you get to the religion part. The religion part blew my mind. And what about the lawyers? They're speaking a secret language and pretending that you're speaking it too, except you're mispronouncing it. And you're contracting secretly as a straw man. How crazy is that? And they're teaching you wrong court procedures and keeping you enslaved. I feel right now, Manifest, there might be some closed doors for you. No good opportunities are coming your way, and the current job might be coming to an end. You might have to start all over again. And this is part of the awakening. It's part of the awakening. Everyone's going to do it. This job is not bringing you joy, it's bringing you money. Find something that brings you joy, something that you love doing, and start doing that. Part of the awakening is changing your vocation, because your job, your vocation is not your mission, and it's not your life purpose either. It's a job to get money, which is a privilege for slaves. Let's be serious here. And as long as you accept the money, you're going to be a slave. As long as you license things, that is permission to break the law. That's all a license is, permission to break the law. That's what it means. Moving up. Career is on the rise, new offers and opportunities, salary increase, go to the next level. I feel like if you take a break and take a breather, think about what you want to do next, plot a course and start heading towards it, you will be successful. But if you keep running around trying to find a job, any willy-nilly job, just to get a job and get money coming in, I feel like you're not going to be as successful. I feel like it's going to be a struggle because you're trying too hard. And I got to say, I had to cheat when I took over the Matrix. And one of the things I did was I made it, if you try so hard, you will fail. If you don't try and don't care, you won't fail. You will fail. And if you don't try and just do the right thing, then you will succeed. So we're going to open up the doors of opportunity. Manifest, you're going to get an old key. You're going to do a manifestation spell. So you're going to hold the key up in front of your face. And you're going to say, this key is to open the doors of opportunity. And you're going to say that again when you put it into your wallet next to your money. And you're going to say it again when you zip up the wallet and put it away. This will open the doors to opportunities where money is concerned or with jobs. And I want you to believe that it will, that you are casting a spell that's really working and it's going to work. But you have to believe in it, otherwise it won't work. Then I want you to apply for jobs, every job you can, even if you're not qualified, especially if it's your dream job. And just tell them, I don't have experience, but I'm so willing to learn. I love this. Show them your passion. And you will get that job and you will be happy. Might take a little while to manifest it. Just use the number 3. Hi, Alan. You're a bit late, but that's okay. Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. You need a business mentor. I'm sorry, I can't business mentor you at the moment. Yes, it could definitely mean that. We've got the moving up card, so yes, it can definitely mean that a career opportunity is on the rise. It could also mean that the current position that you have is coming to an end with the closed doors, and you might be moving up. The whole point is not to be directionless. So manifest, where do you want to be 5 years from now? How are you going to get there? I want to be viral. So that's why I'm doing the Pet Speaks and all the other channels now, so I can get across different social medias and touch different people. It's like hard work, but I've got to do it if I want to go viral. What are you doing, though? What are you doing towards your 5-year plan? I hope you're not just working on one thing, because I work on about 10 things at once. Thanks, Manifest. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hey, Punday, how you doing? Let me just see where you are. Punday, you're at the end. You don't have to wait, darling. Thanks for liking. Alhan, you're up next. You came in a little bit late, but that's okay. Love Oracle for Amir and you. I'm going to use the Romance and Love Oracle cards. Okay. I'm going to tell you how to manifest this, Alhan. You need to, first of all, make a wish, relax and stop thinking about it, and then celebrate having it before you get it. You need to act as if. Wish, relax, then celebrate. Now let's do your reading, the Love Oracle with Amir. Someone you wished for is going to come into your life very soon. It might be Amir. When he does come into your life, you need to relax a bit and not be so focused on a love relationship or a marriage. How about you just focus on getting to know him and becoming his friend first? Because long after the passion is gone in a relationship, the friendship is what will sustain you and make you have a lasting marriage. You guys don't focus on the friendship enough. I feel like you will have something to celebrate with this person. And there might be love that is shared between you that matters most. I'm not going to give you a time limit because I feel like it's up to you. If you take a year to come towards him, then it might take a year. If you take 2 years, it might take 2 years. Because I don't think you're sending out the signals that are telling him you're interested. So either start flirting or go and tell him. Thank you, Alhan. That is your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Alrighty, let's see what we're going on next. Thanks, Alhan. Be a little bit braver. Look, if you're scared, do it anyway. Fear will lie to your fucking face and tell you can't do something, that it's impossible. Nothing is impossible in this world. I proved it myself. I can crack activation lock on Apple. I just don't tell everyone how to do it. You get 2 phones that are locked in different ways, activation lock and iCloud lock, network lock. And then you put these two phones together. You put the motherboard of one phone into the other, and you get one locked phone and you get one unlocked phone. Voila. How hard is that, Apple? Unbreakable. Those idiots. Anyway, let's move on to Wolfie Baby and Landa. You know, that's why they call me Apple, because I have all the knowledge. First thing I did when I got to the magical beings, I caught them in a contract where they had to tell me the truth about everything. It was crazy. I was looking up on the internet shit that's not on the internet, where they were directing my searches, and they took over my car GPS and drove me around. There are other people that saw it too. This isn't just made up in my head. I had third parties the whole time, so I know I wasn't crazy because other people could see what I was seeing. If it was hallucination, we were mass hallucinating. Like 3 or 4 people at a time seeing Satan. It was crazy. I can't even tell you how crazy it is. Especially for someone who wasn't religious before this. Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Confessions of a Crush, Dark Confessions. And Unsaid Feelings. Christine, did you see my post today on the wall? They're Apple's Pearls. Now, Wolfie Baby, we have to talk about what's going on here. Do you know what happens every day? You come and ask me a question about Mr. Sana. I tune into you, and then I go through you to get to him. And I follow this energetic connection that you've got to get to him. It's taking its toll on him. He's noticing with his energy. I just want you to know that. You might need to stop asking about him every single day, or you might need to go to him and confirm some of the things in the cards. All right, he's unsaid feeling. I'm completely depleted. This situation sucks the life out of me. That's why I told you that, because that's what's happening. He's having the life sucked out of him with us doing readings. Please, can we not do Mr. Sana all the time? Go back to some spiritual awakening readings. Honestly, no one's going to meet their soulmate at the moment. The soulmate mission's cancelled until we get some of the jobs done, some of the other missions done. Take a risk and talk to me. You're talking behind his back like you're stalking him. You know, asking other people information about someone and not going to confirm it with them is like stalking. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. This person might have had a heartbreak in the past that they're not quite over. And I feel like they're not quite healed from it. I feel like they might want love, but they're not ready. Thanks, Christine. And that goes for all of you guys. When you guys break up with someone, I actually reconnect you. Did you know that? I reconnect your energetic connection to go and read him. So every time you come in, I'm reconnecting you. Why do you think he keeps coming back? You keep calling him. If you don't want someone to come back, stop looking for them. Alma, you're up next. Just hold for me for a second, darling. We've got Christine and Capricorn who needs to get ready. Understand, why did I have to see ex-sister-in-law who stole from me? The one that is karmic question. Oh my God, why? Apple, where am I going to have to look for your post? Okay, I'll put the post up. Let me just get it off the thing. So I suggest Apple's Pearls. Apple's Pearls or Apple's Dad Says. I made them up today for you guys because I had nothing on the wall. So I just made them up. All right, there's the post. Do it after. All right. Now, Christine, you can't just avoid all the bad bits, okay? You have to deal with everything. And forgiveness is one of the things you need to do. It's part of the awakening. Go and read the bloody Bible and read all about Jesus and how he did the awakening. He was loving everyone, forgiving everyone. He was giving of himself 100%. And what else was he doing? He was feeding fishes and stuff like that, donating to people. You got to donate to people. You got to walk away from your house and be able to live for free with no money because you need to be a sovereign because he's a sovereign king. God, if you can't handle the judgment part, we're not judging each other, you're going to struggle, Christine. Do you judge yourself? I think I've got beach hair today. I didn't go to sleep last night because I had too much work. You don't marry Jesus. That's the other thing. Don't marry Jesus, anyone. Melissa, when we first got married, we lived to 30, not 100. No, not for the rest of your life. You can't handle people that long. They're annoying. Sorry, that's the truth. After about 7 years, they start to piss you off, to be honest. I don't know why it's 7 years. It just happens. I've lost my camera. I can't come on camera. Where the hell is it? Let me just make it big. Where the fuck is my camera? And controls? Oh, there they are. Hiding. I found it. Stop looking. All right, tell me yes. Tell me no. Does Christine have to deal with this karmic? Yeah, I just said it. I said karmic. And it goes, yeah, it's karmic. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with these negative feelings and emotions you have for this person and this situation. You need to move on from it. You need to forgive them for being idiots and thieves and liars. And you have to understand that they're too stupid to do any better. They lack money, they lack intelligence, and they lack the common sense to do any better in this world. And you got to feel sorry for them. You don't have to forgive that they're going to do it again, because you don't let them back into your life like that. Guys, let's be serious. This world is a training simulation so that we can get good at living in our eternal bodies. We're here so we don't damage them. We're here so we know how to clean them and bathe them. So we know how to eat clean, good food, because part of the awakening is doing the detox. And you have to know which foods you can put in your body, which include non-human meat ones, which I think they're poisoning us with. And this is fact. A big company that makes hamburgers got caught with human meat in their factory when I was doing the awakening. And the Vatican contract for your dead soulless body. They want your meat carcass for some reason. And the only thing I can think is they want to eat you. You know, when I was in the awakening, I tried to make the Pope eat a finger. I tried to manifest that. It was hilarious. I did it with this homeless guy. All right, thanks, Christine. Don't let it trigger you. Alma and Landa, thanks for getting ready, Alma. You got to start seeing some of the you should be seeing synchronicities right now, guys. You should be seeing synchronicities. Things should be happening, like, and you go, how did that happen? Or it'll happen out of the blue, or yeah. Sorry, where are you, Capricorn? Let me just find you before I move on to the next people. You're not behind me, so you must be in front of me. And if you're in front of me, you're going to have to wait. No, I can't see your comment. Let me just check on the other chat. No, Capricorn Sun, I haven't got it. Oh, yeah, I've got it. Got it. Planet's way up. I'm doing it now. Sorry, I'm struggling on this chat. It's harder to tell what's going on one of the chats than the other one. So it's so much easier if you just post again. I've probably missed it. Okay, we'll find Christine. Yeah, I think there's Christine. Yeah, there's Christine. All right, I got you, Capricorn. That was hard. How does A feel after we had an argument about me setting boundaries? Okay, the problem is, right, I'm telling you he's using you for sex, right? And you're going to go and give him a chance to use you again. How many times has he done it? Capricorn Sun, has he done it 3 times? Or has he only done it 2 times? If he's done it 3 times, you have to walk away. I can't do this reading anymore, and I won't do this energetic connection. It's not healthy for you. You're hoping on something that's going to be negative in your life, and it won't help you ruin your life. Capricorn, how many times has he done it? More than 3. Darling, you need to walk away. 3 in legal terms means that he has a pattern. Once you have a pattern, you are going to do it again. Now, if he has the pattern of apologizing and then doing the same or something similar again, he's not sorry either. You are giving him permission to do it to you over and over again. You are saying you want him to do it. You're saying it's okay to do it. And you're saying I have no respect for myself and you shouldn't respect me either. And that's what's going on in this relationship. Ask another question. I love you, Capricorn Sun. I'm telling you this, tough love, because I really care about you and want you to do well. There's someone better out there for you. You just have to look at the open windows instead of focusing on the closed door. Focus on your career or a hobby. The soulmate mission is over for a minute. Go and work on yourself and we'll come back to it later when we're all together and we're not half people. We have to fix what's broken first, Capricorn. No, darling Alma. Capricorn missed theirs, so I had to slip them in. Let me just get one more card. Harmony will be restored and situations will resolve. You will find common ground with him and he will cooperate. You will feel like you have found solutions, but then he will ghost you again because he is using you for sex. I just feel it in my bones. I can't read your cards any other way. I can't give you any positivity and hope with this. I'm sorry. So I understand if you don't want to come back, Capricorn Sun, but I can't do readings for you and I just flat out refuse because I think you're doing a disservice to yourself and I'm not going to help you. Go and see some other reader who's going to lie to you and tell you that you're going to get back together and tell you all the things that you want to hear and then go and fuck yourself over again because you're doing it to yourself now. Once he's done it to you 3 times and you let him do it to you again and again, you're doing it to yourself. Go and respect yourself and try to love yourself more. You're worth more than this and you deserve more than this. Look for someone who's going to treat you with respect. You've already lost respect with this guy. It's gone. You can't get it back. Okay, let me just see what we're up to. I'm sorry, we got tough love today. I'm not going to read over and over again that someone's going to sort it out or work it out when I just don't think they should. He's going to keep using you. How does my crush, JJ, really see me now? There's some uncertainty there. I feel like he sees you in 2 different lights. There is a duality. He thinks you lack growth. He thinks you might be exactly the same as you were when you met him, or exactly the same as someone that he knows that's younger. He feels you're bogged down on things that aren't super important, and you care about things too much. He feels like this relationship might have regressed, or it might be just that it's stagnant. He doesn't feel any forward movement. He thinks you're aimless, so I don't feel like you've made the right moves to come forward with him. I want you to we're going to do something subliminal. You're going to draw attention. Yeah, I'm trying to work out which body part. They're trying to tell me, but they're trying to tell me something weird, and I don't know what that is. It's like the stomach. Draw attention to your stomach, they say, and wear like, a slimming belt or something over your sari or clothes, or wear something very slimming that shows off your lovely waist or your accentuated waist, if you've got an accentuated waist. Something about that area being attractive to your person. Let's get another card. I got to tell you, Alma, this is not what it seems. Your crush might be flirting with you out of kindness. They might be just self-interested and trying to get sex of you. They might be trying to get away with something, being sneaky or betraying someone. They might be lying or wearing a mask and not telling you that they have another partner or that they're talking to someone else. And I feel like the Seven of Swords says you might get carried away in the emotions and not use your head to make your decisions. This person is unpredictable and there is a lack of energy or experience. And I feel like you're being controlling by wanting, say, to know what he thinks and feels before you've had a good conversation with him and found out yourself what he thinks and feels. You guys need to stop stalking people. If you come and ask a tarot reader about a person, you've got to actually talk to that person in your life. Because I'm feeling a disconnection here. And this person might be a little bit rude or boorish, and I'm picking up that he doesn't know your personalities and moods that well. So you confuse him sometimes. Thank you, Alma. Try and come towards your person. Let them know the sort of person that you are and form a strong friendship which can grow into a relationship. Don't have time to judge. Good work. Melissa laughed. Okay, Melissa commented. Where's your comment, Melissa? I'm looking for you now. Ha ha. Melissa. I've lost Melissa. Melissa, can you repost? We need you to understand and have that like number. You want to do that for me? You can have your reading. I think. No, Melissa, did I call you out? No, I didn't call you out. Melissa, are you on the queue? I can't see you on the queue. Melissa appears to be in the room but not on the queue. Can someone put Melissa in the queue? I'm going to close the queue off now. Knock, I'll just do you last and Divine, whatever you want. I'm going to push Jewel up. Look, you can just get ready, darling. You're here, Landa, are you? Where are you, Landa? Landa, you can get ready. I just called you up not long ago. All right, Landa's going to get ready. It's still a bit of a schmozzle with this list thing, but we're getting into it. It'll take a few days or maybe a week. Yeah, Landa, where's your I can't find your question. You need to repost for me. I'm only human, darling. My chat's really hard to see the questions when it gets amongst all the chat. Yes, Ian, I just called you. You can get ready as well. Does everyone get ready so I can just go? Understand message from your crush. No problems. Thank you, Lana, for being patient. We are doing a new procedure in the room, so it is slow while we get the procedure. I'm still going to have to work on it. Thanks, Linda. I've got you now. Thanks so much. I need more freedom. I'm scared to fall in love. So you might give this person a little bit more freedom. Try not to be so clingy with them. You might wait for them to call you instead of you calling them. But you might still have to make the first move and then sit back and let them make the second move. They say maybe one day. So I feel like this might not be the optimal time for this person. And they want to wait until they're sure before they make a move. The best way to do this is bump into them out of the blue and talk to them more so they can get to know you. Once people get used to you, they tend to like you more. Took you guys 2 years to like me before I could be myself. Thank you, Lando. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Alrighty, saying, you know how to I understand and like. You can't have a reading if you don't do those things. Did you also go and like my social post? Saying you have to have liked my social post to get a reading. You haven't I understood, which is a legal requirement to getting a reading, so that I know that I don't have any legal responsibilities with you, and you know that you're dealing with a professional. It's a contract we make. Con meaning negative. You have not made a contract with me, so you cannot have a reading. Yes, Christine, and that's why I'm telling you it can't be true. Because these things are facts and they can't be true. It's just fucking ridiculous. This world is not real. You guys have to see it. You saw the space is bullshit. You saw the who built the pyramids and they're lying about that. Giant people. And the Vatican have taken over. They've just taken over. They told us we die by telling us about heaven and hell. We don't die. They're lying to us. They just want extra trust funds. Because every time we die and we get reborn, there's a new trust fund instead of one trust fund for each person. And they're weakening God so they could take over, sucking the life out of him with the souls that he has to reproduce for the new people. Because you weren't supposed to have children either. In fact, you're not supposed to have sex. Sex is an earthly pleasure and it has nothing to do with love. It's for reproduction. It's not supposed to be pleasurable, but we're an animal. Saying, you have not I understood. I'm still waiting for this I understand. I'll give you another minute. I'm going to play an animation, get a drink. Guys, Sayan's holding this up. He has not typed the words I understand. Let's get the next people going up. Desigo and Pandey. Whoever's ready first gets to go first out of you three. Desi, Flower, Sayan. All right. Let's play something. Oh, you guys are in here for love reads. Let's just play the love read. Pick a card.
Double tap a card you feel drawn to. Are you ready? I'm going to draw them now. Get ready. Double tap the screen now. Here's your reading with Apple Luna from TrinityTarotLive.com. If you chose this card, we've got Falling Fast. And I feel like love will happen very quickly for you, but you need to make sure you don't lose yourself in the process. We've got the Trust card as well for you. And honestly, you should guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. I feel like you're going to be falling too hard too fast. This might end up in disaster. Slow it down. If you chose this card, we've got Anticipation. I feel like this person is going to take a little while. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life, because it's coming. I want you to know that when you're married to this person and you have settled down and everything's boring, you're going to remember this time and the excitement that you had here. We've got Twin Flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them, and I feel like you are being guided towards someone. So I feel like if you chose this card, you've got a little bit of waiting, but I think the wait will be worth it. Light and love, everyone. Double tap the screen if it resonated. Join me daily on 2 channels at Trinity Tarot Live and at 3 card reads.
I'm having a bong. Just give me a second. Alright. I'm coming back, guys. And don't forget to add my new Pick a Card channel. The link's in the chat. I'm going to start that up soon with uploads. I've just got to do some more uploads before I start. All right, let's go down the queue, see who came in next. Knox said, I'm just saying, please retype the words, I understand. And your number, just like everyone else. You've said I liked, but you have not understood. I did everything 1 hour ago. I have not seen the I understand. I cannot have a contract with you if I have not seen the contract. Thanks for I understanding. Okay, I'm just going down the chat. So I was just telling you as I was going down what was going on. I like so long ago. Let's pick up. Where's the question now? What's next for you professionally? Well, what are you doing, Sam? Like, you're wishing and hoping and dreaming. Well, what does God have planned for me, and where is my path? No, God is gone for the moment. You need to look after yourself. You need to steer your own ship. Where are you headed? Where are you taking yourself? Because you've been taking yourself somewhere for a long time, and you're going to get there soon. Do you like the place where you're going? Or do you not like it because you've directed yourself there? Every time something was hard or you failed and you tried again, that was the divine telling you not to go in that direction. And you fought for some of these things and struggled to get them. And you've held on to them tightly. So are you increasing your clairs? Are you exercising your intuition? Are you getting downloads or talking to magical beings? Are you getting visions or whatever is happening to you, saying? You need to follow that and stop going, here. You need to have a plan first and start heading in a direction, because at the moment you're stagnating. You're just going, what should I do? Where should I go? Should I do some of this? And you might be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You're actually treading water and not going anywhere. You're just standing still, trying to decide really which way you're going to be directed next, what you should do. And the thing is, you need to have a bit of an idea. So saying, professionally, you're a reader, aren't you? I'm sure this is the same saying that's from Twitch. Come and talk to me and I'll tell you what I'm doing. Because I'm taking a career as a professional tarot reader, and I'm really head there. I've got money coming in. I'm making it's getting up to nearly $800 a month. So, and I started off with nothing. I started off with doing just free tarot, like you. And I had to make a business plan and start working towards it. Yeah, but the thing is saying, you don't have Twitch? Okay. Well, we'll do your read. But the point is, you are directing your own fate, not the divine at the moment, because you've taken yourself on a path that the divine didn't take you on. So what's next? You've got to either come back off that path and go onto the correct path, or you can keep thrashing through the bush and trying to find your own way. You're a natural born leader and an entrepreneur, and things and ideas will come to you. You just have to not stress out so much and get caught up in the planning. You need to be more charismatic and less rude. And you need to be more of a free thinker and understand that what's next for you professionally doesn't actually matter. You're doing the awakening and you're failing. What's next for you in general, what you have to do next, find something that brings you passion and joy and start doing that and start spreading happiness and raising the vibration like everyone else. You need to start awakening and you need to start opening your third eye and moving forward with the awakening, because we're stuck in this thing. You're a visionary. No matter what you do, you're going to be successful in this life or in the awakening. It's just what you put your mind to. You're a lovable rogue, and I'm sure you have some exciting plans. But I want to tell you, not all your plans are going to work out. It's probably best to run a few tests before you spend a lot of money on them. Get creative. Go and see what other people are doing and see if you can get ideas that might spark your imagination. And I see travel on the card, so you might travel to different areas and try different things. You need to have a childlike wonder, so I want you to get excited about your day instead of worried or stressed. And again, you need to be a free thinker, so the best way to get ideas is to dawdle and wander and have your mind thinking about nothing. If it's always planning, it kind of gets a bit of a cramp and it won't move forward. Things that are going to be coming and going, and there are things that you're going to try that aren't going to work, that are going to cost you money, and that are going to be unsuccessful. And you just have to weigh up how many successful things do you have and how many things haven't worked, and move towards the successful things and start working on those plans. So I said, run a few tests before you put in money or time. That's what I'm doing by starting up the channels and showing the uploads that I'm going to be doing. You need to be a little bit more daring and take a few more risks. And it's okay to be blunt, but you need to be witty about it. And stop being impatient. Like, everyone's impatient. Like, just one of the things we are sent here to learn is patience, because we have to go to an eternal body, and that's going to be forever. So if we can't handle 100 years here, we can't handle an eternal body yet. You have to be okay with being with yourself. Thank you, Sayan. That was your read for today. Hi, Monica. You're a member. You can get ready. Hey, God's favourite. How you doing? You left a long time ago, I guess. Got Desi Girl up next. Apple Looney Confessions. I want to make you smile. This person wants to make you smile, but I feel a but. But I'm focused on my career. And he's at a crossroads right now, wondering if he should fight for love or give up on it altogether. I would come towards this person. They're starting to lose faith in love, that it's ever going to come for them. And if you have feelings for them or like them, it's time to let them know so that they can have more faith in love and you spread the love. Thank you, Desi Girl. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right. Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow. How you doing? Question, what happened between Kay and his girlfriend? I hope you're not a third party trying to break up someone or find out about your ex-boyfriend that's not yours anymore. Thanks, Monica. I'll be with you soon. I'll just go down the chat and find you. All right. What happened between Kay and his girlfriend? I feel, look, everything was okay at home, but there was some aggression there and someone was unhappy about something. This is not about risk taking. These people don't take risks, and I feel like they care a lot more about how they look than most things. They've been having an ongoing battle that's been going on for a while, and they're both battle weary, and they've honestly just had enough. They're exhausted, and they need a break from each other. The little things that they say to each other just annoy the shit out of each other, and they end up getting into fights all the time. They need to find the balance and peace and understand that you can't win all the battles. You've got to pick your fights. They need to moderate how they act with each other and stop picking on each other for their faults. They need to have better communication and talk more. They could travel and just get away from it as well. I feel like they could have tranquility in their relationship, but they've just got to let go of the past. Saying how you read your cards doesn't have to be the same as me. I read my cards in several different ways, depending on what comes out and what the question is, because I'm a proper tarot reader. I'm a tarot reader, I'm an intuitive reader, I'm a channeler. I read the cards by the pictures, I read the cards by the words, I read the cards by the symbols. I read the cards in several different ways because I'm a proper reader. And the energy that came across in that read was that. And I literally just read the words off the cards and made up a story about them. That's what intuitive reading is. But it resonated with me, so it must resonate with you. I'm not just making shit up like some people. Saying, are you? All right, Monica's next. Get your voodoo out of here. You can leave if you want. I can feel your negativity. You're right, Brian. Thanks, Monica. I've been trying to learn all the different ways I can read the cards because the angels talk to me and I get sort of like this feeling inside, and I tell a story a certain way and they keep telling me to sort of keep going without words or anything. I just feel that intensity of, yeah, keep going, keep going. It's not like they're saying real words yet. I mean, I'm hoping that will develop. But who knows? I have to keep developing my skills and keep practicing, keep getting better, and keep trying different ways of reading the cards, keep gaining knowledge. I'm not just going to be a fortune teller. I'm going to be a career-minded professional tarot reader. And I'm going to go viral. We've got those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again. The birds will sing and the clouds will clear. And you will be glad you kept moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. Trust yourself. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, and if they are meant to, Monica. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. And guys, you better get patient, because if we go back into our eternal bodies, you're in there forever. No more of this getting bored by yourself and that. You've got to spend time with yourself, and it could be 10 years. Could be a decade. Who knows? Because time is going to be different when we're eternal. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases of your life can shift. One change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Just tell yourself you're doing a good job, even when you're not. Just go, no, I'm doing a good job. I'm just not very good at this. It's okay to admit that you're not good at it. Just don't tell yourself you're doing a bad job. And laugh at yourself when you are failing. You know when the kid falls over and you laugh and the little kid laughs instead of crying? That's what you got to do to yourself. You got to dust yourself off and get back up and just start laughing. Anyone mean to you? You're an idiot. Got to keep going. You know what I mean? Just laugh. Laugh at everything. Think it's funny. This is hilarious. Like, once you guys work out what's going on and what's real in here, you're going to go, what the actual? And you're going to go, I can't believe that I thought that. That's just crazy. How did I not think that earlier? Like, guys, do you know What about all the words that are spelt differently but sound the same? They are legalese. So, for example, a doctor births B-E-R-T-H instead of B-I-R-T-H. A vassal, a V-A-S-S-A-L instead of a vessel, V-E-S-S-A-L. And he docks it. He gives it a ship, citizenship, and he gives it a flag. And then he puts it out to sea, and it becomes dead at sea after 7 years. We're all dead at sea. The king declared us dead at sea after the Great Fire of London so that he could pay back the trust funds to the people that did not have bodies. And everyone has been declared dead in every country in the world because you were all slaves. The way to become not a slave is to become alive again. You have to go and say, hey, I'm here, I'm alive. I'm not a minor. I'm not insane. I can speak legalese. The sovereignty puzzles is the hardest thing you're ever going to do. You got to get interested in it. It's not something you can avoid. It'll stop your materialism in a second. Drishti Panday. Panday. I just pushed Christine to Savage. What are you doing? Get ready. I didn't see you come in, darling. I'm so sorry, Savage. I made you wait. That's shit. Romance fairies. Oh, Panday. That's lovely. I hope everything works out for you. I feel like you feel like this person is your true love, or they could be your soulmate or your twin flame or some sort of connection there. And I feel like he might be talking to someone at work and have some flirtation with someone at work. So I feel like while you're looking at him, he's looking at her. And I see time apart for you. I'm sorry, I don't see a positive solution just now because I feel like you might be moving it too fast. I feel like this man's feelings are slow growing, and you've got to touch him and spend some time with him and show that you're interested in him so that he can show that he's interested in you as well. You work together. Well, that changes the reading, Panday. Panday, let me just go back. I do still feel like you're going to have time apart. It's going to take him time to come towards you. And there will be a time of separation that you're going to find heartbreaking, like it's going to be hard. You're going to have a workplace romance, and I will warn you, if it doesn't work out, one of you will have to quit, and it'll be you. This is a common connection, but it might be a common connection because you have the same job. Not the same interests and hobbies, because your job is not an interest or hobby. It's just what you do most of the time, which is ridiculous. Perfect match. They could be your perfect match. but you complete each other, which means you're half people. You're not ready for the awakening. Although it would be harmonious at the beginning, I feel like she's got more emotions than him in this. He's feeling a bit numb, and she's putting her heart and soul into it, but he's not all there. Yeah, Panda, you can. You have to do it through the donate here. Nock, do you want to do that? Can you get the donate here link? Panda, what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing the reading, and we'll pay afterwards, okay? You'll pay. I trust you. Do you want to keep going with this? Okay. Any suggestions? What do you want? Do you want some confessions? We'll give you another 3 cards. I feel like material attachment is one of the major problems in here. Yeah, I'll send you the link in a minute. We'll do the reading first, okay? It's okay, Panda. If it doesn't work, it's fine. No, Panda. I'm in the middle of the energy. I need to finish the reading. Or you don't get it, honestly. You can't finish the reading if I stop it. This is about material attachment. And I feel like your job is going to end up being one of the problems, where you might be spending all your time together, so that the problem is you don't have anything new to talk to your person about. You need to do different things. It's all right. I'll give it to you. Just calm down, Panda. Don't panic. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. You obviously need a reading, so let's just do it. Okay, we've got the falling in love card, but I want to know how. I'm going to switch cards. Pick some different cards. Yeah, Nock, can you go to the playlist? There's a video called Donate Here. Can you get the link from that video and post it for Monday? It's in the playlist in both channels. It's called Donate Here. It's called a whole playlist. Okay. You will be falling in love with this person, but it is going to take time, divine timing. And you've got to not let work get on top of you. The little bullshit things that happen at work need to stay at work. And the things that happen at home need to stay at home. You can't talk about home at work, and you can't talk about work at home. Okay? You need to have other hobbies as well. So you've got something to talk about. I don't want to see you sitting there 3 years into the relationship, across the table from each other, silent, going, I've just got nothing to say to you anymore. I don't even know who you are. And I found myself in that position once, and it was soul destroying. There will be a closeness between you, but you always need to give him space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. The friendship is very important, because after the sex, when you're old and his noodle doesn't go up anymore and you don't want to do sex because it's the last job before you have to go to bed, the friendship is going to matter, and you're going to need to be kindred spirits. You're going to need to be kind to each other. You're going to need to love each other in a romantic way that's not sexual. And the last thing is manifesting miracles. Now, I don't know how you're manifesting. You must be manifesting like you're already with this person, that they are already your person. You are just waiting for the universe to snap back into place and give them what you need. You need to manifest your own miracles and have your own outcomes. Like, I actually think God left. I think he's in Cassiopeia. I think he left this on autopilot. And what he's done is he's left praying. But you guys don't pray with joy. You pray with negativity. And you pray for help and mercy a lot of the time. So a lot of the time you don't get what you want. I feel like that's half the problem. When I manifest pretty much instantly. If I get a bill, I get a lump sum of money as well. You see, I run on the even Stevens rule in the Matrix. So usually whatever I put out, I get back. If I win by accident, then I get to keep it. That's even Stevens. I don't win or lose. Okay, so Panday, you're going to go to that video link. You're going to go into the video and you're going to, at the chat of that video, press the $ in the heart and pay your donation. You could have also watched the video because it tells you what to do. So go and watch the video and it'll show you, or you'll see what to do. Just go and comment on it and put a super in the chat. That's all you do. It's over on the other channel, but it links up. It's fine. Thank you, Panday. That was your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know what I said. Sorry, Libra Queen, the queue is closed. Let me just see who I'm up to. I'm a bit confused because there's a bit of channeling. A bit confused. I don't think I forgot anyone. I'm just going to check. Yeah, Panday's last. Thanks for your donation, Panday. All right, let's pull the next two people up, Jasper and Savage. I don't think the Savage is in the room. We're going to have to make it up to them. We've got to remember the Savage. She comes into Etsy. Pays me there. She should have a month of free skips anyway, because I'm giving everyone in Etsy a month of free skips to get them over to the channel because they're donors. Thank you, Libra Queen, for commenting. Do you want to get ready if you're still in the room? Jasper's probably not here. Monica's probably not here. No, I've done Monica. Knock and Divine, do you want to get ready? It's getting better, but it's still a bit of a schmozzle today. Thank you so much for helping, girls. I really appreciate you. And when you're ready, I'll support you with whatever you need. Hi, Jasper. Thanks for waiting. Confessions from the woman on your mind is, what's her situation? What's her relationship for you? Because different cards have different tone of voice. I need to get the right tone of voice. Yeah, I'm just wondering, I need to know what confession cards to use. So I need a situation. Didn't I press the situation button? Situation. Buddy? baby mama. Unsaid feelings for sure. Hi Narelle, how you doing? You still a member in the other channel? If you are, you can have a reading. I think you are. I feel ashamed of how I treated you before. They've treated you badly in the past and they are ashamed of it. But it's not going to stop them from doing it again. I feel like there's a certain amount of respect that's missing from this relationship at the moment. And you need to really build that up. I trust in the universe and divine timing. I feel like this person hopes that you can work everything out, but they need time. It's not going to happen soon. It's time to end the darkness and be reborn. And I feel like this person, they're sick of feeling all the negative emotions that come up when you're around. And they might be thinking, is it worth it? It's time for you to show them that it is worth it by doing positive things and not doing any negative things. And that might be if something pisses a person off, you don't do that. Like if they don't like being called a dickhead, don't go and call them a dickhead. You know that it sets them off. You know they're going to go off, and you know that you're going to go off, and you know that it's going to escalate. You get me? Pick your fights. Compliment each other. Always when you first greet each other, and say something nice about each other every time you get together. And get those positive things flowing in the relationship, and it'll loosen up these blockages and negativity. And tell each other you're doing a good job, even if you don't think you are. They are. Okay? I think just your partner wants a little bit of reassurance and a little bit of care at the moment. Kindness. But without strings. Like they might want to hug, but they don't want to have sex. They don't want to kiss. They just want to hug. You get me? Don't push it too far. Did you go do it, Pandey? Let me just see. Sometimes it doesn't work with you, don't it? Look, it hasn't come through. But I'm good. I'm good, Pandey. It's fine. Yeah, usually it comes through. Don't worry about it. You did it. I'm good. We're square. No, I can't. I'm not in charge of it. YouTube is. Sometimes their messages come through straight away and sometimes they don't. So I'm not in charge of that. There is no way I can check until tomorrow. I'll tell you tomorrow. Thank you, Jasper. It's all right, Pandey. Don't panic about it. You're stressing over nothing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't worried, Knock. I totally believed her because I'm a tarot reader. I know when people are lying and she's not lying. It's okay, Pandey. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Pandey? What is wrong with you? Why do you have to prove yourself? Who are you trying to prove yourself to? Why do you need to do it? I hope you're not like this with everyone. You're trying too hard. Do we have Knock and Divine? I don't know where you guys are. Love you, Pandey. Thank you so much for the donation. Ashley, we've closed off the queue. We're just finishing up. I need half an hour, so I'm going to reschedule the live for an extra half an hour because I've got no time and I've still got to do shit in the ads. Yeah, but where did we lose trust on people that we couldn't trust people to do something they said they're going to do? I don't need to check up on everyone. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. And if they don't, I'll kick them out next time. Easy. Easy peasy. Because I will go and check later. I'm just not checking now. I'm trusting them. Because I have to give them trust so they trust me. All right, Divine's first. Wondering about this particular, what is it about towards for me? It's work related. How to get this ringing sound to tune? All right, interesting read today. What is it forward for you? What is ahead for you? You're coming into self-awareness. You're in here the whole time when I'm talking, so you get to hear the whole stories. I just tell little bits and snippets because I'm trying to okay, so what they do is say aliens invade the earth, right? That's okay now because they've cold sold us by selling us the movies. So we've got an idea of how to act and behave. We know what to do. No, they try to take over the country. We're going to fight them. They try to invade. We're going to kill them. That's what we're going to do because the movies have told us what to do. And you're becoming self-aware because I'm telling you what the fuck is going on in little snippets and bits. And I'm repeating it over 3 times. So I repeat it 3 times during the session, usually. And that's where you're going to pick it up. Because most of the people hear it, they put it in the coincidence file, and then they totally forget about it until I bring it up next time. And I have to bring it up 3 times to adjust their memories. So self-awareness, being more proactive, focusing on what you need, engaging in your life and other people's by donating your time and energy, which you're doing, and I appreciate it. Having an enthusiasm for life and spreading it to others, bringing a little bit more cheer into the room and just being, when I say devastating things, you guys are going to come in, swoop in, tell them everything's going to be okay, kiss their boo-boos and send them on their way so they come back for another one. You're my buffer. You've got to have gratitude for what you do have in your life before you get more. You've got to re-engage with life and love and just the energy of nature. And you've got to seize the day more and stop waiting for signs and tarot reads to tell you that it's time. How do you get this ringing sound to tune? It depends what you're doing. What are you doing? What have you tried? Have you tried? See, what I did, okay, so I didn't know what I could hear. I could hear something. So I got all these different sound apps on my phone. And the one I found in particular that was most helpful was the infrasound one, the one that picks up infrasound. And I noticed when I felt like they were attacking me, the infrasound noises were louder and more aggressive than when they weren't attacking me. And it was coming through on the infrasound. Sometimes I would just go, I just feel it. And I'd put it on and I'd go, yeah, they're attacking me. Don't be afraid to try apps, because quite literally, Vatican is Google. They're turning on your camera and looking at you. They're turning on your microphone, listening to you. And they're listening to us do this every day. They love it. They love listening to me. They think I'm going to fail, and they're wrong. And they've got a clone of my phone, and sometimes I see a magic 8-ball with a priest in it. It's fucking weird, Divine. Fucking weird. The devil sign is actually the sign for Google Play Store. Now, that's because the devil was the Matrix manifester, and he runs all the apps basically because he hacked me through the security system of my phone. He then changed all my apps for fake apps. Then he crashed my phone and uploaded a new ISO to my phone and started all again. And I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. This is fucked. I was like, I just worked out that this was a fake operating system on my phone. My phone crashed and uploaded a brand new operating system, and I had to start all again to see if this one was fake, except they did this one better. And I was just like, oh my God. And like, they were literally driving me around on my GPS. Satan was taking me back to the river to do something nefarious at a statue in the water, which I wouldn't do. He wanted me to gather people as well. And I got driven to this bookshop that was in the middle of nowhere to get this deck of cards that's called I Am. See, and when you're awakened, you are an I Am. You're not a you anymore, you're an I Am. Because the I Am is a free sovereign. Yes, please. Yes, please. What are you going to get?
I was going to get a chicken roll.
Give me a chicken dinner, please.
Oh, a chicken dinner as in...
Chicken dinner from the freezer. Starving. I've got to get back to work straight through this. How do you get the ringing tone to tune? I don't know if you can. You've got to tune yourself into it. So you've got to find a way or some sort of thing to measure it, hear it, record it so you can play back at different speeds and investigate it. You've got to investigate it, Divine. There's no point going, I can hear a sound, but I'm not going to investigate it if they're not going to talk to me. They are talking to you, but now it's your turn to investigate it. We're doing puzzles here. You've got to do the puzzles. Is Em still around, or did he pass away? We've got a yes card in reverse. Now, he's either unwell or he might have passed away. I feel like he might be in between two worlds. He might be in a coma, or he could be sleeping a lot because he's unwell. His divine feminine energy is coming out, so it's very passive. It can be quite intuitive. So I feel like he knows that the end is close if it's close, or he knows that he's passed over if he's passed. I feel like this person is at the moment getting in touch with their higher self, whether they're alive or not. And they're listening to their intuition, but I don't know if they're following it. They're seeking illumination at the moment. And there is a calm. It feels like they're between the two worlds. I feel like this person could be dead. They're quite vibrant though if they are. Thank you, Divine Universe. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, we got Knock and she had to leave, but we're still going to do her reading and she'll come back and see it later. She earned it. She earned it. Sorry, Ashley. No, we'll just do all your questions, Divine. You guys can have whatever you want. I'd do anything for you guys. May I have a romance, fairies, light shadow tarot, and a long confession? Okay. We got Memento. Now you could take something from meeting up with this person. Like you might go to a bar and you take a book of matches and you think that's from when I met such and such. You might take a flower or a plant and think, this is in memory of that. And I feel like it could even be he gives you something small, something inexpensive that's very thoughtful. There's something about a memento. I've got to get out the other cards. Oh, sorry, I lost my light. Okay, got it. Sorry, I'm just struggling to find the cards. Knock. They must be out. Light shadows in the drawer. I'll get them out. It's intense when you're at work. No, well, you got to. It's asking you to investigate something. So the magical world is now coming towards you, Divine. You've got to go and do an investigation on what it is and what it wants, what it's doing, that sort of thing. Go and investigate it. Try different things, and especially get things on your phone, and try different apps like ghost talk apps, shit like that. Anything that where you can see ghosts or entities or spirits or shadow people. My family is very dear to me and I want you to be part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all your needs. This person is a provider and they support their family and they will support you if you become their family. I'm struggling to find the dark confessions. I know they're just around here somewhere. I've got them. Got them. Stop looking. Hey guys, I'm going to reschedule the live for about half an hour from now because I need a half an hour break because I've got to do some follow up on Etsy and then start the next live, and I've got to clean up here too. Everything's a mess, so it's going to take me half an hour at least. Knock. I have faith and hope in our connection and on us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. I know that we are destined to be together, and I have faith in God that they will find a way for us. All right, that's it for our show today. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get going, and we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to send your review, especially if you've had a reading that resonated. All right, guys. Don't forget Apple's Pearl of Wisdom today. Reading intuitively feels like making shit up, basically. Just a little insight. All right, we're going to blow out the candle. I call upon the higher self. I call back my energy, cleansed and recharged. And I give your energy back, also cleansed and recharged. And I release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. Light and love, everyone. Just looking for the ending. Bye, guys.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest. But don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yeah. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries reveal the secrets that you see, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed the secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune.
Oh, sorry, I didn't turn it off. See you guys. Bye. Putting all the cards away.